and a very warm welcome. In today's video, another rant participating on the channel, and it's going to be about 24-year-old Yuki Tsunoda. Overlooked again. I'm sure you can read. I am not happy whatsoever. What more does Yuki Tsunoda have to do to get promoted? Red Bull, so proclaimed to promote the youth. What a load of bullshit. Red Bull are always my most hated team, but the way they've treated Tsunoda is simply wrong. Sergio Perez is going to lose his seat after Abu Dhabi. Hadjar will go to Racing Bulls, and then it's a toss-up between Lawson or Tsunoda. Lawson does not deserve the seat. He's not done enough to warrant that seat. Tsunoda has. But in my honest opinion, Tsunoda will not be given his chance because he's Japanese. It's as simple as that. I can't go too much into it. I don't want another ban, but the reason he's not being promoted, Japanese. Yeah, it's a disgrace. It is a natural disgrace by Red Bull. They promote. They're supposed to have a second team for young drivers to promote them to the senior team. We've seen it in the past. Danny Kvyat, Alex Albon, Gasly, Max, Sebastian Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo. Where's Yuki's time? Where is Yuki's time? What more does he have to do? I mean, he's beaten 3 guys. He can only beat who's in front of him, and yet still he's scratching his ass for a promotion. A video game character kind of guy, Yuki Tsunoda. Maybe that's what harms him. Is it his height? Is there a height restriction at Red Bull? You've got to be over 5 foot tall. This is a joke. It's a disgrace. And I hope people wake up, because Tsunoda is being mistreated here. How's he not being promoted? Overlooked again. I've got some notes written down, and we will go through them. He's beat Nick de Vries. He sent 2 guys into retirement. Nick de Vries, Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel Ricciardo was supposed to come in, smash Yuki Tsunoda. That didn't occur, did it? And yeah, Daniel Ricciardo got sacked. Golden Boy got sacked, who was supposed to be in the Red Bull for 25, and Yuki beat him. Daniel Ricciardo got put into retirement by a midget. 1'1" is a favourite on the channel, and we're going to back him because it's a disgrace. How is he not being promoted? He's carried the team on his back year after year. And look at the progression from his first year, where he was very angry. He's progressed massively in 4 years. Yes. So, he has put 2 guys into retirement, Nick de Vries and Daniel Ricciardo. He's also beat Liam Lawson. Lawson was supposed to come in and hit the world on fire, and he's not. Lawson does not deserve that Red Bull seat. He should learn his trade. He should be at VCARB with Hadjar, and Tsunoda should be Max's teammate. But what's it's gonna look like is probably Lawson Max, Tsunoda Hadjar. And if that is the case, Yuki Tsunoda has to leave Racing Bulls. It's a disgrace. His treatment's a disgrace. He's Japanese, so he won't get the seat. That's all I can say on it, really. Disgrace by Red Bull. They're supposed to promote the youth. He's been there 4 years. What more does he have to do? I've literally got that in bold letters. What more does he have to do? Does he have to beat Hadjar? Oh, well, yeah, you're really in the mix this time, Yuki. Although you're not really. Helmut Marko's come out and said he lacks continuity and stability, as Yuki Tsunoda was quite outspoken, and rightfully so. He's been waiting patiently, and then he became outspoken about the situation. It's ridiculous how he's just not been given a chance. I mean, give him a chance. He might have a lucky escape, actually, not going to Red Bull, because the Red Bull second seat is cursed. Look at the shit that's been tossed away. Albon and Gasly and Kvyat, they've all had a go, and they've been dispatched and moved on. And the same happened with, what's his face, Sergio Perez. Unbelievable. So, asked by the media if he really sees himself in the mix to replace Perez, Tsunoda replied, "I don't know. Please, could you do an interview with them and find out? To be honest, I don't know. Even whatever they say in the interview, even if they say Yuki is in the mix, I don't know whether that is true, to be honest. So yeah, I hope I'm in the mix, and if not, I don't know what more I have to do, to be honest." That's facts. I'll just keep pushing, and things I can control, and those things, the Red Bull seat, they decide everything. I'm sure if I'm in the seat, I can fight for a higher Constructors' Championship position, as they want. But other things, political things, they say. They decide what they want. Historically, looking back, it's pretty natural that the driver, for example, in our team, Racing Bulls, if one driver outperforms the other, which Yuki has, they get promoted. So Yuki slapped it on the head, and yeah, that is literally facts of the matter. And it just keeps getting overlooked. Political and because he's Japanese, in my view. Not right, not right. And obviously, Red Bull, I would say, they're not as brutal. Matashit's passed away. They were brutal. Now they just accept mediocrity. Red Bull, fuck Red Bull, man. Honestly. Yuki Tsunoda finds himself 12th in the drivers. He's only 7 points off Nico Hülkenberg, so he could be 10th in the drivers, like, if a good finish in Abu Dhabi. He scored 30 out of 46 and carried the team on his back. And I say again, what more can he do? Yuki, the only couple of negatives I find with him, he's very angry on the radio. Yeah, almost like a video game character. Japanese are known for being video game characters. Maybe that's what's harming him as well. Yeah, he's angry on the radio, but who's a four-time world champion? He's angry. He literally bodied the team in Hungary saying, you put me on the shit strategy, guys. Now I'm going to fix it. So that can't be a reason because he's angry, because Max is angry. You know, Max doesn't mincemeat his words. Yeah, another negative maybe is his, you know, sometimes very outspoken in interviews, but I like that myself. Where he swiped Daniel Ricciardo. Not good. That was not good. Yeah. I don't think he's the right Asian. I don't think he's foreign enough for Red Bull. Height. I mean, it's crazy we're talking about height. Is there a height restriction at Red Bull? Market value, maybe not. He's massive in Japan, but is he massive elsewhere? We have seen, Yuki Tsunoda chance at Silverstone. But yeah, on the back of this season, Tsunoda has to be promoted. He's overlooked again. And Red Bull, you should hang your head in shame. We promote the youth. What a load of monumental shit. When was the last time you promoted someone from the youth? Yeah. Oh, here at Racing Bulls, we promote the youth. Tsunoda's still scratching his ass after 4 years. Yeah. So let's run into his results. Lawson has scored 4 points since returning. The first time Lawson was here, he did very well when he filled in for the injured Ricciardo. But this time he's come back, he's scored a 9th at USA and a 9th at Brazil. So that's 4 points in total. We get into Tsunoda's results. He starts the season with a 14th at Bahrain and a 15th at Saudi. First points finisher of the season comes in Australia, Melbourne, as he gets 7th. Home point at Japan, finished 10th. China, he got taken out by Kevin Magnussen. Miami, 7th. Imola, 10th. I mean, he's done so many laps around Imola, so no surprises in the points there. Monaco, 8th. Canada. Now, this was a big letdown for me by Tsunoda, because he's on fire. He's just scored 3 points finishes in a row at Miami, Imola, and Monaco. Then he went across the grass. That was a big mistake by Tsunoda, and I think that knocked his confidence for a few rounds. Spain, 19th. Austria, 14th. Then back in the points at Silverstone with a 10th. Hungary, 9th. Spa, 16th. Zandvoort, 17th. Then we had a tough period for Tsunoda, double DNF, Monza and Azerbaijan. 12th at Singapore, 14th at Austin. Mexico, retired. Brazil, 7th. Las Vegas, 9th. And we just had Qatar, where he was 13th. Yeah, it was painful at Qatar. Racing Bulls really didn't have the pace. They're going to finish 8th in the Constructors now, which is not amazing. We've got words from, the soft cop merchant Helmut Marko. Yeah, let's jump into it. 24-year-old, he lacks continuity and stability. He has now delivered 2 very good races in Brazil and Las Vegas. Unfortunately, he made 2 stupid mistakes before that. Yuki has the speed but lacks continuity and stability. But when it works for him, it works very well. Yeah. Ridiculous. There will be a meeting on Monday after Abu Dhabi where decisions will be made. Well, Perez is going to be dropped. We know that. Hadjar surely is in at Racing Bulls, and then it's a toss-up. Lawson or Tsunoda. Who do you think should be in the seat? Red Bull are a disgrace for not promoting Tsunoda. I think it's political. I think it's because he's Asian. He's not Asian enough. He's not foreign enough. You know. Yeah. How is 1'1" not being promoted? He's beat 3 guys. He can only beat what's in front of him. He's beat his teammates, yet still no promotion. Red Bull, my most hated team. You are scandalous. Scandalous. Wow. Famously, Alonso said on the radio, "What more do I have to do?" Well, Tsunoda should use that line. Disgraced by Red Bull.